Hey guys, my name's Luke and welcome to Focus Friday. So I wanted to jump on and I just wanted to talk about getting ourselves a master's. Now you hear this, don't you? As we grow up, you go to high school, then you go to college, then you get a degree, and then possibly you can get a master's degree. Now the truth is, I didn't actually go to university. However, what I did want to do is get a master's. And the one thing that I believe that we should all get a master's in is our mind. Because the truth is this, if we learn to master our mind, we learn to master our destiny. We start to master the thing that God gave us in order to go and reach our goals and our dreams that He placed within our hearts in the first place. See, now it's really funny that for some reason in school within the education sector, there's no lesson on how to master your own psyche, how to master your own mind. And the truth is that if we were able to do that, then we'd be able to achieve any goal or dream that we could ever even imagine. Now, there's one thing about the mind that I do know and what I've learned to master, and that is faith. See, now faith is the byproduct of what your mind needs in order to reach its full potential. As we start to read, as we start to learn, as we start to think about our dreams and goals every single day, as we start to make plans on how we're going to kind of go and live our life, go and achieve the things that we want to achieve, the thing that the brain needs in order to do that is faith. Faith is the ability to never give up. Because there's a law. Faith is a law. The Bible says that the just shall live by faith. The Bible talks about faith. Christianity, in one word, is faith. But for some reason, we've never been taught what that actually looks like. Because the truth is, the Bible says it many times. The Bible is full of promises, and the promises are like, believing that God will work all things out for the good of those who love Him. That God's got the big plan, that God's taking care of everything for us. So what is our part to play in His purpose? People often say to me, Luke, how do I discover my purpose? And the truth is, you haven't got one. What you've got to do is discover God's purpose and your part to play in it. See, now God's purpose for your life is that we may be fruitful, we may multiply. In other words, we may be productive, we may go and create a world. And you can actually see that we did start to create the world. But the truth is that we may have lost ourselves along the way and started to create a world that isn't just and isn't all in the image that God wanted. So it has to come back to this point. And I believe that right now there is no greater time to be saying this. But that if we want to see a world that flourishes, if we want to see a world that is thriving, if we want to see a world that is love, joy, peace, righteousness, then we're going to have to learn how to get a master's degree in our mind. We're going to have to learn to realize that we were created to go and build. We were created to go and create a world that has love at the center of it. But in order to do that, we must have faith. Your mind has got everything that it needs to actually go and achieve any dream or goal that you actually have. The only thing that you're missing is the faith to actually achieve that goal. Without faith comes doubt, without faith comes shame, without faith comes guilt. But the truth is that Jesus Christ died on the cross 2,000 years ago, so you would be given the power to operate within faith, so you could go and achieve the things that He wants you to achieve. To go and build a world that looks like Him, to go and build a world that looks like love. The Bible talks about the whole creation groans for the manifestation of the sons of God. In other words, what that means is the whole world is looking for people to stand up for justice, stand up for righteousness, stand up for love, and to go and build a world that reflects all these principles. No longer building businesses for selfish reasons, no longer building a life that's based around you, but building a life that is giving, building a life that is loving, and building a life that is bringing transformation to other people's lives. But in order to do that, we must master our mind. I'm going to be releasing some videos on how we can master our minds. I'm going to do a video series on how to master your mind. And I believe that every single day we have to learn how to do it. I don't want to give you the secrets to be able to do it, but it's a long topic. So every single week I want to be breaking down what it looks like to master your mind and to really steer it in such a way that brings the manifestation that creation is truly looking for. A manifestation of love. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to be down in the comments. What are some of the topics, some of the subjects, some of the things that you would like to learn to master to do with the mind? Whether it's emotions, whether it's goal setting, whether it's dealing with depression, dealing with anxiety, whether it's totally understanding what is the mind, is it us, is it not us, is it a tool, what are we? Like these big questions that we just don't get told in school, drop them down in the comments below and I want to serve you. I want to help give you a master's degree in your mind because I believe that you were created to go and be a manifestation of love because you were made in God's image. See you soon.